Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome once again to Watching Chickies. Now with a Kagome that is just eager and raring to go. And I'm happy to be with all of you once again here on the stream. And today, as the other days, we are just watching the lives, the growth, and development of these 3 young chickens, now each 32 days old. Right, my little Kagome? Yes. And she is ready to go, along with our Braveheart. And oh my, I almost forgot to turn off my own volume on my computer. And lots of little happy peeps. Kagome! And Kagome is always ready and raring to go. Oh, you are so beautiful today, Kagome. As we could see, she has these lovely rose gold feathers that are growing in on her breast. And she had a lovely little chicken sneeze there. Oh my. And she does like trying to preen the hair on my arms. Are you a shoulder burb today? Oh dear. Oh dear. No. No pecking the dad. Oh, she's just preening my hair and just whispering into my ear. Oh my, Kagome. Well, for those of you just tuning in and are interested, we have been airing our stream every day for all 32 days of these young chickens' lives. And right here in black, we have our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And right next to her, well, next to him really, is our little hen, Stormy, who was a little silkie chicken, and the silkies originated from ancient China about 2,000 years ago. And for all of their lives, they're covered with this soft, downy feathers. And right on me is our little Kagome, a striped onagadori. And she is an endangered chicken whose roosters are known for having tails that grow out to be about 18 to 20 feet in length. And hello, Michael Green 25. I hope you are having a lovely day. And so far, my little conference is going pretty well. What are you doing back there, Kagome? Hopefully not pooping. Kagome, you're much too far on my back. You're gonna fall. You know you're too close when I can hear you breathing over my shoulder, Kagome. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, my dear audience, it seems as if Kagome is now preening the back of my head. I'm not sure if she's trying to eat my hair or it's just trying to sort it out, but you know, I'm just gonna let it happen at this point. My life has been given over to the birds. And hello there, Memento Mori. I hope you are doing well. Well, Dino Boy Luke, I guess I am a fan of dinosaurs, since I do have their little descendants here with me. Oh, and Stormy, you look so comfy right underneath Braveheart there. And Kagome, that was a loud sneeze in my ear. Oh dear, all of these chicken whispers you're giving me. Don't you want to have your blanket time? Maybe if I put the others for their blanket time, you'll want to go join them. Oh dear, Kagome. Oh dear. Well, the inevitable happened. I feel a little warm present on the back of my neck. Oh dear, Kagome. Oh dear. Well, I guess I'll have to have a shower right after this. And come here, my little Braveheart. Come here. Come here. It's time for blanket play. Oh, and no. I think he wants to stay with Dad. There you go. Kagome. Kagome. Yes, yes. Kagome. Come on, blanket time. It's not all Dad time all the time. Look, Stormy wants to have a little blanket time. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, come here, Kagome, come here. All this flapping, all this flapping. And Kagome is just firmly on my back right now. Oh dear, Stormy. Come here. Blanket time. Kagome, go up, go up. She is just refusing to get off my shoulder. And yes, Kagome's name is somewhat inspired by the Inuyasha character. Kagome was one of my partner Lauren's favorite characters growing up. And because Kagome is an onagadori, which is a Japanese breed, you know, we felt it rather fit. Now go with the others, go with the others. There you go. All of you happily together again. And me with a neck covered in, well, let's not mention it. Oh dear, Kagome. Play nicely with the others. I didn't really need that other shower today, I'll tell you what. Oh dear. Oh my, and such a mighty, mighty expulsion. Ugh. But fortunately you do, dear viewers, do not need to see it. That's only for me to deal with. You get the joy of just seeing these 3 young chickens get to do a little bit of play here on the blanket. Well, Two-Eyed Bug, I have uploaded our first episode of Richard Reads, in which I do a reading of a story that you might enjoy. And that's up on our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. Oh, Stormy, you're forever just watching the others and going, why are you guys just so active? You just want to be up on top watching everybody else. And they're just having a little bit of fun being here, just right up top on the chair. And Kagome is just always full of fun. And no, Dino Boy Luke, I have never done creepypasta narration before. So far, it's just been here on Watching Chickies, and it has been the single episode we put out so far of Richard Reads. And most of my acting career has been in background acting, which means I'm usually just sort of behind the camera. I mean, I'm in front of a camera, but I'm behind the other actors, not really saying anything. Oh my, Kagome, oh my. Ugh. Definite shower after this. And all of these guys have definitely been very active today. You know, they're 32 days old, they're getting a lot more energy, and they're getting ready for their time when they're going to be moving out to their coop. And you know, they're going to become a lot more unruly. Oh no, Dino Boy Luke, maybe in the future I could attempt something like that. But at the moment, I'm just happy bringing these little chicks to all of you and your family. Oh my, what are you looking at over there, Kagome? Just doing a little bit of pecking? Hanging out here, right at the top. And Rorius, yes, we do switch the blankets out, and we just wash them. It's pretty easy. They don't, their little poops don't really stain. And we just cycle out a couple of different blankets as we wash them. And then the sand is a much easier affair because, you know, we just use our little pooper scoop to get rid of any of those messes. That's why we find it's a really nice alternative to those people that use wood chips for their brooders. Because when you use wood chips, you retain a lot of moisture, you get a lot more smell, and then when you're changing the bedding, you need to change out pretty much everything. And yes, Catch 3387, our little peep squad. Hello, peep peep. And a lot of preening, too. Such a proud little chicken. So yes, they do sleep here in their brooder, which has sand, and we also give them a little blanket for bedding. And they tend to sleep on the blanket. Though during the day, they do have quite a few little naps in the sand, which they quite enjoy. And what are you guys all planning in this corner, huh? Well, Braveheart, will you tell Dad? Will you be the little snitch? Oh my. And Braveheart is one of our nicest and friendliest birds. And roosters do tend to be a lot more friendly when they're younger than hens are. Well, look at you, our little Stormy. You are just a little fluff ball. Well, of course, you're cute as well there, Braveheart. And Kagome, you're always just ready to burst into action. You are. And we are going to be doing a little bit, our daily weigh-in, in which we keep track of all these little chickies' weights. And we've been doing this since they have been about day 9. And we do this so we can make sure that our little chickens are staying nice and healthy. Because one of the first indications that your chickens might be having an issue is if they suddenly drop weight. And we wouldn't want any of you little chickies to be feeling bad. All of these little guys are members of our family and friends for life. Yes, you are. Oh, Kagome! Zoomies! You are so fast! But we have our heavyweight here, Braveheart, who throughout all of the days has managed to be our largest chicken. Though that's not surprising, since he is the ayam cemeni, and out of all of these 3 breeds, you know, they tend to be just a little bit larger. But I love how they've all come together into just one cohesive flock. Oh, Kagome, you need to be careful. You're right there on the edge. You fluff up too much, and you could end up falling. Oh, holding your tail feathers so oddly there. You having fun? Yeah? Ooh, a lot of fun, eh? Well, thank you, Michael Green 25. That would be lovely. Well, if any of you have any contacts in Nat Geo, I think I'd be open to that. Or at least doing an ongoing bit of documentary work on 3 young special chickens. Oh my. You have to be on top, don't you, Kagome? I bet snuggling right next to Stormy is the nicest feeling. The softest little cuddle buddy. Are you having fun there, Braveheart? Yeah? Want some scritches from Dad? Ooh. Those were some interesting little peeps that you made. Were you just saying, Dad, I just want to peck around for a bit? Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Oh, Two-Eye Bug, I don't have any solid favorite amongst the 3. I like them all for different reasons. I love how just sort of naturally kind Braveheart is, and his just plain attitude, really. I like Kagome's energy and how beautiful she's getting, and I just like how lovely our little silky Stormy is. And even though she's a bit more placid than the other chicks, you know, she has her own style. And all of them make the perfect little flock for our family. Oh my. Hello there, Stormy. Hello. How's it going? Oh, Stormy. Oh, dear. Yeah? You want to be with the rest? You gonna have a little chicken party? Oh, my. Hello. Hello, Braveheart. Hello, Stormy. Oh, Stormy. Come here with Dad for a sec. Come here with Dad. Come here with Dad. There we go. And look at her, just flapping her little wings. Now, because our little Stormy is a silkie, it means that her wings are never really going to give her the sort of lift that the other chickens will have. And we see just another day of growth of these new feathers on top of Stormy's head. And all of them are just so soft. And all of her feathers are really going to maintain this almost like fur-like quality throughout her life. And she's going to have a glorious little pom-pom just growing right out the top of her head. And you know, I like to have just a little bit of time where I give them some individual attention and just a few little rubs and pets. Because when you socialize your chickens from a very early age, then you keep them much friendlier when they grow up. Yeah, isn't that right, Stormy? You get used to the petting, and you even kind of welcome it. Us weird chicken parents that we are. Such a lovely little bird. And I am very glad that we did get a few different breeds. Oh yes, Stormy would definitely be in a support role there. I would agree that Kagome would probably be a rogue, maybe specialize in a ninja. I could see Braveheart as a warrior. There you go. Let's see your little beak there, Stormy. Oh my. I think I could see a little bit of white there on the tip. Very interesting. You're a gray bird through and through. Black on your beak and then white on the tip. Oh my, so stylish. Our little storm cloud. And over there, we got Braveheart just kind of doing his own stuff, while Kagome is kind of brooding there at the top. Why are you brooding, Kagome? Is it because I'm giving our little Stormy all the pets? She does kind of get a little bit jealous when I give some attention to one of the other birds. But that's all right, Kagome. I could give you pets later. It's time for little Stormy. There you go. There you go, little one. Of course, you're not so little anymore, are you? I mean, yesterday, you definitely weighed in at 131 grams. Oh my. You're no longer my tiny little bird. Yeah, you've been growing up before our eyes. Oh dear, oh dear. And I think she's having fun. And if we just go over here, you guys can see she has a lovely little lustrous tail here. Sort of like right off of a broom. Except it's just like a little cotton ball. Oh, and thank you for humoring me there, Stormy. Yeah, you're such a placid little bird. There you go. She loves a few little scritches just right here. Oh dear. think our little Stormy might be getting a little sleepy. But that's all right. You're safe here with Dad. As Braveheart does his best over there to just try to dismantle the blanket through his pecs. One of these days you'll make it. One of these days. Oh, and hello there, George. How you doing today? How are you doing, little Stormy? Are you just a sleepy bird? A sleepy little Stormy. So lovely. So, for anyone just kind of tuning in at the moment, we are watching Chickies, the daily stream that just focuses on the lives and the development of these 3 young chickens. We have our little silkie, Stormy, right here in my lap. We have our black ayam cemeni over there, named Braveheart, and in stripes doing a bit of preening on the top of the chair is our Kagome, who is an onagadori. And the onagadori is an endangered Japanese breed of chicken that is well known for having roosters that have tails that grow out to be about 18 to 20 feet in length, like something out of a fantasy novel. And at the moment, it looks like we are probably dealing with 2 young little hens and then 1 rooster. So we might end up having a few little chickens running around in the future, when you guys might become parents. Oh my. And Lucas N2535, yes, we do have birds in the house. These little ones are 32 days old now. And when they are about 6 weeks old, they are going to be moving out to the coop. And then you guys are really going to enjoy just the great outdoors of our yard. The fence, the coop, and all of the little buggies that you can eat. Well, Dino Boy Luke, I have heard of Undertale, but I have never actually played it. Yes, and Memento Mori, they will be teenagers moving out, but you know, they get to move out into their parents' lawn. And when winter comes, they get to move back in to their parents' garage. So never too far. We are a tight-knit family after all. Oh, there you go. You waking up? Well, I would like to use this opportunity to thank our Patreons for these daily streams and helping us put them out. Thank you to our Patreons, Terror Birdie, Kate, and the Foley family. And if you guys are interested in, you know, helping support these streams and possibly getting a few little perks in the process, a link to our Patreon is on my profile. So Stormy's beak is actually mostly black, but at the very end, it is a little bit white. Oh, key chairs, Steve say this. Hello there, good afternoon. And, Puckett Raisin, do the chicks make the house smell? Generally no. We use sand for our bedding for our brooder. So because we use sand and we clean it out about twice a day with a pooper scoop, their droppings don't really retain any moisture, and we kind of trap any smells that might be there. So no, they're generally not smelly animals. And Rickmon67, I am not Danny Elfman. But we do have a YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, and there is a link to it in our profile page. In it, you can learn at least what my true first name is. Oh, Cheep Cheep. Oh, and hello there, Braveheart. I think he sees his own reflection there. Oh my, who is that birdie in the window? Who is it? Well, Kagome is just having a little watch over everyone at the top of the chair. I think she's feeling a little bit jealous that I'm giving all of these pets to our little Stormy. And in fact, I can see Braveheart trying to judge how far my knee is away from him, and I think he might be trying to make a flight to me. You can do it, son! Oh my! That was amazing! Okay, that's worth a pet. That is worth a pet, my Braveheart. Lovely, lovely. Oh, and Quackmere, thank you for the silver. Oh, and Two-Eye Bug, thank you for the compliment. And yes, they are very, very good little birds. And just as another warning to people tuning in, this week we have a little bit of a schedule change. We start at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each day, and the max that I can be on is until 2:30 every day. And that's because I have an online conference that I'm attending. But you know, I still want everyone to have some time with these lovely birds. And Roar Savage, these guys are chickens. 3 different breeds. We have our ayam cemeni here, named Braveheart. We have our lovely little silkie here, named Stormy. And then we have our sullen little onagadori over there, named Kagome, who's just kind of watching everyone else get some pets. And all of these guys are 32 days old now. And Peregrine Falcon, these chicks are members of our family and friends for life. And all of them will be living long, happy lives with us. But, you know, they will be transitioning to a coop once they are 6 weeks old. Lovely, lovely. And not that. How can they live inside? Well, for the first 6 weeks of their life, because they don't have a mother and we are sort of being their adoptive chicken parents, they live in this brooder, which we use sand, and they have a feeder and, you know, a watering dish, and they have all of the sort of comforts that they need until they grow old enough to, you know, be used to lower temperatures as well. There we go. There we go. And you know, oh dear. It looks like Kagome wanted to join the rest of the flock. Hello there. She decided, you know what? I'm done not being part of this little chicken party. What do you guys think? Is it okay to have Kagome as part of this chicken party? Oh dear. So, P. Prado 1, how long before they produce eggs? Well, these guys will be producing eggs. Well, they do produce poop already, as we can see. But they'll produce eggs right about when they're 6 months old or so. It could be a little bit sooner. It could be a little bit later. But, you know, that's about the time where it all starts. And all of these chickens have grown up so well over the past few days. Oh my, oh my. And yes, for them going outside, it is gonna be less than 2 weeks from now. More like a week and a half. I can't believe it. And all of these guys, well, you know, they have made my days just so nice. And it's hard to be mad, sad, or feel real bad when you have 3 young, healthy, and happy chickens with you. Isn't that right, guys? And Kagome, so much talking today. Did you want a little cuddle? Oh, my Braveheart. I know he wants a cuddle. Look at that, using my arm as a perch as I pet Kagome. Oh, lovely bird. Lovely bird. Dad will give you a pet too. And today's weigh-in has not happened, but we will be doing it soon. Hashirama Superboy. Hello, George. Yes, and there's the suit of armor. Oh, there you go, Stormy. I could give you pets too. Lovely, lovely. And our little Silkie always feels just so lovely. And in a little bit, we're going to do our weigh-in. And after that, it's time to give them some of their favorite treat, yogurt. And these chickies just love yogurt. There you go, Stormy. There's nothing better that Stormy loves than a few good pets and a bit of yogurt. And, you know, for all of you who are just watching, oh, and thank you, Kisher, Steve say this for the gold. Do remember that today the max that I can go is until 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is in about 25 minutes. So these 3 chickens are 3 different breeds. We have our little silky Stormy here. In stripes, we have our onagadori chicken, which is an endangered Japanese breed named Kagome. And then we have our striking ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And you know, we're just going to do our weigh-in soon, in which we just keep track of our chicken's development. Because one of the early signs of something going wrong is if their, you know, their weight suddenly goes down. So you want to keep track of that. And all of these birds are members of our family and friends for life. And they're all 32 days old now. And we have been streaming them every single day of their lives. And we have all of these streams uploaded to our YouTube page called Watching Chickies. And there's a link to our Instagram and our Patreon. And I'd like to use this opportunity to thank once again our Patreons, Terror Birdie, Kate, and the Foley family. So, now is a good time, my little friends, to do a little bit of a weigh-in. I know this is not your favorite part, Stormy, but there is yogurt on the other side of this deal. I know, Stormy. Oh dear. I know, it's not fun. 136 grams. That's a 5-gram difference, and you know what? That is good, Stormy. That is very good. You should be proud. You should be such a proud little bird. So, we're going to go back into the brooder. It's okay. Little hop. And now, well, Kagome, I know you are not going to like this, but... Oh, look. Kagome. Here, we have done this for almost 32 days. There we go. All right. Wow, 189 grams. So Kagome here gained 9 grams. Of course, she's moving around a lot now. Are you looking at the feed? Well, there's yourself on the computer. All right, Braveheart, I know you don't like this either. Okay, here you go. Here you go. I know. I'm sorry. Dad doesn't like doing this, but... Ooh, Braveheart, my Braveheart. Come on. There you go. There you go. He broke 200, guys. 201 before. And now he's halfway on the computer, so it's not showing. But 201. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant Braveheart. Lovely. There you go. There you go, my son. So 201 grams for Braveheart. Day 32. And not bad. Thank you for the gold. Very lovely. Though remember, today we can only go until 2:30. Oh my. And it seems as if Kagome hit a bunch of buttons on my computer. Kagome, are you going back into the brooder? By yourself? Oh my. Well, go in. Go in, my girl. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. We all know you can do it. There you go. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Well, you have all done so well today. You deserve a treat, and one of your favorite treats is, of course, a little bit of yogurt. Oh my. And Stormy definitely loves yogurt. There you go. Ooh, Braveheart's a little bit more unsure. Come on, my son, you can do it. Oh dear. There you go. See, you can eat it from the spoon. It doesn't always have to be from my finger. There. Oh, and Kagome, such a loud little peeper on you. And yes, Kagome has become a bit more aggressive with her pecks lately, so the spoon really does help save my skin. Well, if Braveheart doesn't try soon, I might have to try to use my finger for him. Oh dear. Oh, there you go. There you go, my son. Yes, yes, yes. It's yummy, yummy yogurt. And yes, the first one who liked yogurt was our young Stormy. Ooh, my. Oh, my. Messy, messy yogurt. A little flick in the air. And a rough fare. Oh, my. Yogurt on Kagome's back. Well, I'm sure the other chickies will definitely see that in a second. Yep, there goes Braveheart. Oh my, and a sneeze from Kagome. So messy. Here, in the middle. Lovely. Well, all of these guys are 3 different breeds of chicken, and you see they're all kind of helping Kagome clean herself up now, because they want that yummy yogurt. And we have our black ayam cemeni. We have our little silkie Stormy. Our gray little storm cloud. And then we have our striped onagadori, who is busily just kind of eating yogurt off of her own feathers. Oh my. Such messy little birds. I think Stormy's ready and willing to help you out, Kagome. And so is Braveheart. Yes. We will help you, Kagome. We will help you. And get a little bit of a meal out of it, too. Oh. But little Stormy, she sees the big pile of yogurt there amidst her food, and she says, yum. Yum, yum, yum. And Kijer, Steve say this, they haven't really developed any smells or anything, and they usually do give themselves little sand baths. So I haven't really felt the need to be giving them baths. And yogurt is quite a nice little treat for these little birds, though I try to make sure to, give them a little bit every other day. And the Chickies do have an Instagram. I believe it's called Watching Chickies. And all of them are such lovely little birds, and they're getting along so well today. Yes, you are. And Stormy, I haven't said yet today, but I do love your fuzzy little feet. It's one of my favorite features of silkie chickens. It is. Oh, and Tash777, thank you for the Take My Energy award. It is much appreciated. Oh, and lovely, happy little cheeps are going on from the chickens. We can see that they all did such a nice job helping to clean our little Kagome. Oh my. And all of them are just happily pecking away right now. And all of these guys are members of our family, and they are friends for life. So they shall be living long, happy, and friendly lives, if I have anything to say about it. And even though I'm worried about them growing up, in a couple of weeks we will be moving you guys out to the coop. And hopefully that transition goes very well. And I'm going to make sure that you guys are as safe as possible. Oh, but you don't care about that right now. You just care about having a nice little meal and hanging out together. Oh dear, is my reward animation back on? Hopefully that doesn't cause a problem. I will check out my settings later. Yeah? So some of you listeners might be able at this point to even recognize the different sort of cheeps that the little chicks have. And they all like having these little conversations with each other as they just go about their day. And for all of you just joining in that might have missed the names, the striped one, his name is Kagome, and she is our onagadori chicken, which is an endangered Japanese breed. Our gray little chick here is Stormy, our silkie chicken. And then right here, in glorious black, is our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And they're now all 32 days old. Though, if some of you want to give them a little bit of a look on day 1 through 32, we have uploaded all of our streams to YouTube. So you can watch them grow up before your very eyes. On day 1, we could fit all 3 chickens into one hand. And GTFO Vinny, do they eat worms? I think you mean, do they eat worms? Well, they have not had a chance to eat a worm yet. I imagine when they get out to the yard, they might be able to find some. I can imagine Braveheart would definitely like to eat one of those. The other two might be a little bit more hesitant. Braveheart has, of course, eaten a few bugs at this point. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. And there's a little chicken sneeze there from our Kagome. So many beautiful new feathers that have developed on their bodies. you are growing up before our eyes, Kagome. And, Xanthe, how long will it be until they're fully grown? For these chickens, we could probably, they'll probably be fully grown around the 6-month range, and that's when they'll start producing eggs. And Philium Ding. We got these chicks from a place called Feather Lover Farms in California, and they specialize in some of the more unusual breeds that would be a bit harder to find here in America. And they were hatched and then overnight delivered to us here in the Nutmeg State of Connecticut through the U.S. Postal Service. And since then, they've lived all 32 days of their lives with us. And they've had quite a bit of fun, and they have all been growing so well. And I don't think I've seen, such happy little chicks. They haven't been fighting, and they've all just formed this lovely little flock. And have any of you out there started to recognize which one's chirping? Because 2 of them are chirping now. And P-Prod 01, actually, they were cheeping in their little box when they arrived. The postman, when I picked them up at the post office, actually asked me what was going on. Because at our post office, apparently that was the first box of live chicks that he's ever seen. And if you live in the rural area, they're a lot more used to it. Oh, and Xanthe, thank you for the gold. I would like to remind everyone that today we can only stay with you until 2:30 today. But if you feel like supporting the stream in another way, we always do have our Patreon, and thank you once again to our Patreon members, Terror Birdie, Kate, and the Foley family. But we will be back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another hour. And then come next Sunday, we will be back onto our regular schedule of 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a max of 2.5 hours each day. Oh, and GTFO Vinny, thank you for the Take My Energy Award. It is much appreciated. And yes, we got lots of happy little preening chickies right now. So itchy with all of these new adult feathers. Oh, yes, Braveheart? Oh, you got some stuff on your beak. You got some stuff on your beak. Come here, my son. Come here. There you go. And we see the marvelous ayam cemeni. 32 days old. His little feathers are a bit askew, but that's because he's still growing. You're really becoming a teenager, son. You are. Oh, and Blue Coca-Cola, thank you for the Wholesome Pro Award. It is much appreciated. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. And you have such a lovely comb developing on your head. Oh, you want to go back? There you go. There you go. All 3 of you together again. Yeah? What's so interesting in the corner, huh? They're having quite an intense conversation right now. Oh, little Stormy, are you pretending to be an egg? Oh my. And these guys are all now 32 days old, and they've been together for their whole lives. Oh, and hello there, Alina B. I hope you are having a lovely day. And I hope all of you watching today are also having a really great day. yes, they do occasionally pull a little bit of a Jim, and they kind of look directly into the camera. Except Kagome now, who is ready and willing to do a little bit of preening. Oh! And little Stormy was ready to preen Kagome. A preening party there. Lovely. You guys having fun, huh? The two sisters hanging out. Our two future little hens. And then, our hungry little rooster here. You know, Braveheart, this is the reason why you are now 201 grams. Oh my. 12 grams heavier than Kagome, and little Stormy is only 136. Oh, is it nap time already, Kagome? Is it nap time? Well, Stormy wants to join in. Oh, lovely. And yes, we did our daily weigh-in for the day. And Braveheart hit 201 grams. Kagome hit 189. And Stormy hit 136. And all of them are just doing so wonderfully. I was worried for a moment, you know, early on, when Stormy was a lot tinier, but you know, she's really beginning to blossom into a hen. And yes, all our chicks do love scritching right on the sand. And, you know, they're doing lots and lots of preening because all of them are very itchy with all of these adult feathers coming in. And we did have the lovely moment before when Kagome got a little bit of yogurt on her back and all of the others helped get it off. Oh, what's that, little Stormy? You are so vocal today with your little peeps. Oh my, you just want to be cuddled right underneath Kagome. Well, it's getting bad when I start to understand what you're cheeping about. Let me sit underneath you, says little Stormy. I'm not sure the others really want that right now, Stormy. Why, hello there, Mountain Man 1236. I hope you are having a nice time today, looking at these lovely little chicks. And just as a notice to everyone, we have about 5 minutes of the stream left. We will be ending at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, but we will be coming back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this schedule will be lasting until next Sunday, when we'll be going back to our regularly scheduled 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start. And all of these dogs, I've been seeing too many dog comments. All of these chickens, of course, are onagadori here in stripes, named Kagome. In the middle, our black ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And right here, our fuzzy little Stormy, who is a silky chicken. Yes, you are. So silkie, ayam cemeni, and onagadori. And if you want to just follow these broadcasts, you can always feel free to follow my account here on Reddit. Or you can just subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we also re-upload all of these streams, called Watching Chickies. There's a link to it on our profile page, as well as a link to our Instagram and to our Patreon. And thank you one more time to our Patreons, Terror Birdie, Kate, and the Foley family, who help keep these streams coming to all of you guys on Reddit every single day. And a little chicken sneeze. Oh my. And True Soul 42, well, these chickens are members of our family and friends for life. So we're just watching them grow, live, and just develop into the full-grown chickens that they can be. And even when they're full-grown, I'm planning on just continuing on with these streams, and we can see how they live their life. And then, we might even see a few little chickies that they bring into the world themselves. Oh, yes, little Stormy. Yes, little peep, peep, peep. Oh, dear. So I'd like to thank all of you who watched today for just joining us in this little moment of peace. And I hope this just gave you a little bit of happiness in your day. And, we'll be back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you enjoyed it, hey, feel free to give us an upvote, give us a follow, check out our YouTube page or our Patreon, and there's a link to it in my profile. And as a special note, on Tuesday, one of our Patreons, Kate, has chosen a special treat for the Chickies to have for the first time ever. So that shall be an exciting day. We'll see if you guys like a new food. You did really like the cucumbers that the Foley family chose. Yeah? Well, all of our chickies are getting a little bit tired now, but you know what? That's all right. They're still young little animals, and they do like getting their little naps. And thank you all for joining us for the stream. Thank you for joining us again, Memento Mori. And thanks again for joining us, Giger Stisedes. And from my happy little family and little flock, Kagome, Stormy, and Braveheart, I just want to wish all of you a very happy and great day. And we hope to see all of you guys very soon. All right, everyone. Take care. Bye.